Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Hawkman, issue number 15. The comic book's so nice, gotta buy it twice. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous In-Hyuk Lee cover, man. Look at that. How you doing? Just ready to be like, bam, knock you the hell out. Anyway, let's get talking about who made this book and why this is a great cover letter for a brand new comic book that Venditti should be writing. Just saying. All right, so we're going to turn the page over here. Get to the darkness within, the shades of former selves. Robert Venditti is the writer, Pat Oliff on pencils, Tom Palmer on inks, and Jeremiah Shipper on colors. Starkings and Comicraft do the letters. Oliff, Palmer, and Shipper did the cover, and Hyuk Lee did that sexy, sexy variant cover. And Hawkman was created by Gardner Fox. You know who else was created by Gardner Fox? The main character of this story. Yeah, it was the Shade, Richard Swift. Dude, this was a great, great story featuring Richard Swift. Hawkman really shouldn't be the head of this comic book. I don't care what anybody says. He's a shadow of his former self, damn it. He had his shadow stolen in the previous issue in an amazing, amazing issue. This is a really solid follow-up. Although there wasn't a whole lot of action in this, which I'm cool with that, there was really just Hawkman getting mad and a whole lot of, I don't know, pointless, getting angry, and he couldn't freaking take a swing and actually hit on Shadow Thief. All of it makes sense. You think of every single idiom that comes up in regards to shadow, shadow of your former self as this title, shadowing someone, following someone, being able to, wherever they go, you go, shadowing along, or this person's my shadow, along those lines. All those things should matter, including the fear aspect. Shadows mean fear. And if someone takes your shadow, it's like they're taking a part of your soul, if not the entire thing. Hawkman cannot control his anger as well as he usually does, which is why he completely flips out. Shades like, dude, that's not like you, to go and just completely destroy my very expensive room of lights. Not cool, man. Not cool. These two characters are perfect together. Both characters were made by Gardner Fox. Both characters first appeared in Flash comics way back in the day. Both of them are immortal. The list just goes on. And I was really hoping and very happy to see that the connection was made between these two with Gentleman Ghost. Yeah, that was perfect. For me, that was perfect. I'm like, please make that connection. And when it was, I'm like, ooh, that's all I need to hear. That's all that I need to hear. This was solid, my peeps. What do you call it? The Shadow Thief. Even the Shadow Thief was done pretty perfectly. This guy's a chump. He's a chump stain. He's, you spit on the sidewalk, you come back the next day, it's gone. Why? Because it freaking, I don't know, sun, evaporation. The guy's useless, almost useless. He's a freaking bank robber. That's all he has ever been. That's all he will ever be. You give him unlimited godlike powers, he's just going to think he can rob bigger banks now. And that's what he is. That's what he is. He's still petty, and it's perfect for the Shadow Thief. Everything in this comic book, they were done in perfect characterization, as far as I'm concerned. The Shade is not an easy person to write for, because most people just turn around and make him into a 2-bit villain. Like, who's this guy that controls shadows? He must be a bad guy. Shadows are evil. Because, yeah. And no, it's a whole hell of a lot more nuanced than that. This was the perfect cover letter, if anything, for Robert Venditti being allowed to write a Shade comic book. It would probably only get like a mini series or a maxi series, something like that, like they did in the New 52, which was done really well. But I think it's definitely time. Could this be a permanent series? Maybe. It depends. You got to get enough people into it. So you got to get enough people into it. And it bothers me, because if enough people can't get into Hawkman, how are they going to get into the Shade, right? It bugs me. Bugs the living hell out of me, man. But this is still a really good comic book. And wow, I'd love to see what Venditti could do in an actual Shade comic book too. Anyway, guys, loved this. I think that you will too. Definitely consider picking this up. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.